afternoon, Tigers, and welcome to TigerVision News for Friday, March 1st.
I'm Maggie, and this is my co-host, Matt. Thanks for joining us today.
Tomorrow is a very important day in the history of our state.
That's right, March 2nd is Texas History Day.
Why is it important? Check it out.
Houston, Austin, Santa Ana, Davy Crockett, remember the Alamo! Lots of famous people and places to cover, but here's the Texas Revolution in 3 minutes. So to understand the revolution, we must start before the revolution. In 1821, Mexico was big, really big, and fresh off its own battle for independence from Spain. It had a lot of land and nobody to inhabit it. So Mexico started a program. We want you to become an impresario. Impresarios were in charge of recruiting new settlers. They didn't have money, they had land, lots of land. And Americans free stuff, especially free land. Yeehaw! Impresario Stephen F. Austin recruited the first 300 families and established the town of San Felipe de Austin as the central hub of Texas. Things were okay, but then Antonio Lopez de Santa Anna became president, and even though he was elected, he acted like a crazy dictator, doing very dictatory stuff like throw out the Constitution. The Texans didn't like that, and suddenly they started to think of independence. Mexico was getting suspicious, and in 1835 sent troops to take back a cannon they had loaned the Texan settlers in Gonzales. But when they arrived, come and take it! They were met with a flag and a big boom. Texas had started a revolution. Texan troops were even able to push the Mexican forces out of San Antonio and took command of the Alamo. Santa Anna was muy mad. He sent a force of 6,500 men, including himself, to Texas. First stop, the Alamo. Inside were famous Texans like Jim Bowie, William Travis, and the hero frontiersman from Tennessee, Davy Crockett. Meanwhile, over in the bustling town of Washington on the Brazos, a group of other men gathered and on March 2nd, 1836 declared, Texas is independent!
4 days later,
Santa Anna's troops attacked the Alamo at daybreak, and within an hour or so, all 180 Texans lay dead, including Davy Crockett. When the news spread, everyone freaked out. They began to retreat in what's called the Runaway Scrape and burn their cities to the ground so Santa Anna's troops would find no supplies.
A few weeks later,
Mexican troops captured 340 more Texan soldiers as they retreated from Goliad. And on Palm Sunday, they executed them all and burned their bodies in the Goliad massacre. Texas was getting walloped. But one man had a plan. Here comes the General, Sam Houston. The Texan retreat allowed him to build an army. Pretty much any man with a gun could join the fight. And on a swampy patch of earth called San Jacinto, Houston and his 900 men met up with Santa Anna's much larger army. And in the middle of the afternoon on April 21st, Houston launched an attack. Surprise! Remember the Alamo, remember Goliad! The Texans overwhelmed the Mexican army and won the battle in just 18 minutes. 650 Mexicans died and only 11 Texans. Santa Anna was captured the next day, hiding in the brush and forced to sign the Treaty of Alaska, acknowledging Texas as an independent nation. Well, the revolution was over, but Mexico never officially recognized Texas, and when Texas joined the USA in 1845, it even started the Mexican-American War. But that's a whole nother story. For now, Texas was independent.
It is important that we remember all the people and events that helped shape our great state into what it is today.
Now let's toss it over to Jada and find out what kind of weather we can expect the next few days.
I'm Jada and this is our current conditions. It's sunny, 72 degrees, 18 miles per hour wind going west and 0 precipitation. This is our national forecast. This is our 5-day forecast. Warmer temperatures the next few days with a little chance of rain. Back to you.
Now let's look at sports.
Hello from my sports fans, I'm Addison, and this is my co-host McKenna, and here's a look at today's sports.
Our athletes are working pretty hard in tennis and track.
Next track meet is Thursday, starting at 5.
The girls will be at Tiger Stadium while the boys compete here.
Field events will start at 5. Make sure to run hard and jump high.
Turning to the news from the tennis courts.
Members of the A, B, and C tennis team play Hutch Monday.
The match is going to be at the high school and should start at 3:45.
Good luck to all the members of Tiger tennis team.
That's a look at today's sports. Back to you!
Thanks for watching TigerVision News.
We'll see you later.
Until then, Tigers, bye!